Alright, so you saw the title, you clicked on the video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 3 reasons that people are moving to Priceville, Alabama. So before we begin on the list, what exactly is Priceville, Alabama? This can be confusing, especially if you're relocating from out of state, because if you're looking at houses over here, they're all going to be, for the most part, on the MLS as City of Decatur. So you may be thinking, is Priceville a real city? Well, yes, it is a real city. The thing is, it shares the same zip code as Decatur, 35603. When they last applied to get their own post office, which is what they're missing to become a city now, they got turned down back in 2020 before the housing market just really blew up. So because of that, they've got to wait a while before they can try and get their own post office, their own zip code. As a result, when you're looking online and shopping the area, oftentimes you're going to see it classified in the MLS under the Decatur zip code and under the Decatur city. But it is its own place. It's got its own brand new Chamber of Commerce, and it's got a city council, so it is its own distinct city from Decatur. When you look at the property at the map, you'll see that where Decatur ends and Priceville begins is kind of blurry. So I think of these two as sister cities in my mind, at least. But Priceville is what I would consider a small bedroom community. Most people that live in Priceville don't actually work in Priceville. They're going to be commuting. They're going to be working either in Huntsville, Athens, Madison, or Decatur Hartselle. But they're going to be working away from home and then driving back to Priceville to, sleep. And as a result, you don't have a ton of things going on in Priceville right now. And the city has been growing a lot. So you have a couple restaurants in town. You have the brand new Publix and a couple other grocery stores. But I would anticipate as this area continues to grow that you'll see more amenities and businesses choosing to invest here in Priceville. Now here's the big thing, the big reason, number one reason why people are choosing Priceville is if you look at the map here, it is right off the interstate. In fact, Priceville titles itself the Crossroads of North Alabama. And if you look here, the reason is you can get to Huntsville, Madison, Athens in about half hour or less. So these 3 major cities with major employers and jobs, you're only about half hour away, and it's not a bad commute. You just get on the interstate, boom, straight shot there. So just to give you an idea, some of the major employers within a reasonable commute from Priceville is you have Redstone Arsenal right around 31 minutes away. You have Boeing at about 22 minutes away. You have the new Toyota Mazda plant, which has been a major source of employment here for Decatur area. It's definitely helped this city out. They're only 18 minutes away. You have Nucor Steel Company, which I have friends who have worked there and they have great things to say about it. It's a private company. They are 30 minutes away. Then you have NASA, they're 28 minutes away. You have Lockheed Martin, they do things with NASA and rockets and all that. They're half hour away. So you've got all these major, well-paying big employers that are within a reasonable commute from here. In addition, maybe you're a school teacher, you still have all the Hartselle schools, Decatur schools, and then Priceville has its own schools as well, an elementary, junior high, and brand new high school built in 2016. So you've got a lot of job opportunities there. Or if you're in the medical field, you have a small medical clinic here in Priceville. The main ones you're probably going to be looking at is going to be either the Decatur hospitals or Hartselle hospitals. But your major hospital there in Huntsville, the Huntsville Hospital, is again only about 31 minutes away, depending on how you hit traffic. So Priceville has a ton to offer as far as convenient location, which is great because you may be relocating here, getting a new job in the area, and you may want to switch industries, and you may get a job that's in Huntsville and relocate to a job in Athens. Well, great thing with Priceville is where it's at as far as location commute-wise, is you can do that without being on the wrong side of the area and then having to drive an hour away to the next major employer. It's kind of very central there, which is the main number one reason people are moving here. All right, before we get on with the list, if you want to know everything about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, and play here in the Priceville, Decatur, or anywhere else in the North Alabama, make sure that you give this video a like. It helps the channel out a ton, and subscribe to the channel. We upload a new video every single week, and you don't want to miss out. In addition, if you are thinking about relocating, again, anywhere in the Madison, Huntsville, Athens, Decatur, North Alabama area, my name is Richard Graham, and me and my team here at Dean's List Realty, we're ready to help. Guys, I'm a part of a military family. I've moved a lot. I'm not a native here to the area, so I understand what it's like coming from a different, brand new, different state, relocating here, and how difficult it can be just finding a place to call home. So that is why I made this channel. That is what we're here for, is to help make that move, that transition as easy as possible. So call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, however you want to get a hold of us, and our team is ready to help you find that place to call home. All right, so continuing on with the list. Reason number 2 that people are picking Priceville and moving here to the area is affordability. If you look, especially at new construction, I'm going to talk a lot about new construction here in Priceville because this is one of the, south of the river, this is one of the major areas, the biggest area that builders are coming in and building new homes here. In fact, I recently just worked with someone else relocating to the area. We got them a new construction home for under $300,000, which if you are looking North Huntsville, that is a really good price for a brand new build. So affordability is a major reason. You're within a half hour commute of these major areas, and you can get so much more bang for your buck, especially when it comes to housing here in Priceville. And that's, again, a major reason why a lot of people, they're getting priced out of Madison, Athens, and Huntsville. When they're coming in looking at $400,000, $500,000 and still not finding what all they want, it's a lot more affordable coming down here. A little bit more of a drive, but you're getting that bigger bang for your buck. So, and because this area is, let's face it, we're all suburbs of Huntsville. I mean, with Huntsville being rated #1 state in the U.S. last year, #2 or 3 state in the U.S. this year, this whole area feeds off of Huntsville, so you're in a decent commute there from Huntsville, which is great as far as long-term growth goes for this area. So because of its affordability, and you've got Hartselle and Decatur, they're smaller towns. You can get a lot more bang for your buck for money over here than north of the river. So that's reason number 2, people are choosing to move here. Reason number 3 is growth. We kind of touched on this, but Priceville, they're looking at trying to add something like 770 new homes to the area over the next decade. And the rate this area is growing, I'm not sure if it's going to take that long to build out all those houses. But this area is growing very rapidly. According to the Priceville, according to the city's website, Priceville has grown 83% from 2000 to 2014. And guys, 2014, and this according to U.S. Census Bureau, and you just know how much the real estate market, especially our local area, has grown and exploded since 2014. So Priceville is really, really growing. Right now it's got about 3,600 residents. You can imagine what adding 770 more homes will do. Now I've got friends who are locals to the area. They have lived here in Priceville their whole life. They're not too keen on all this new growth in the area. They're concerned about its effect on the city and city services, and if the city can handle this explosion of growth. Well, there is going to be growing pains as the area grows. I mean, Huntsville is having issues as well with growth pains and all these new cars on the roads that weren't there before. But with that growth, you're getting in earlier on a city that's continuing to grow. I would anticipate being here still in the earlier phases that you'll see a higher return on investment as far as building and getting into homes now in the area as this whole area continues to grow, because Huntsville's not shrinking. It's continuing to expand. We're continuing to get more and more people coming to this state because of all the industry here, all the job opportunities, and it's a red state. It's a business-friendly state, so you're seeing all that growth. So Priceville right now may be getting slept on a little bit, but it's kind of a hidden gem for now in the area with what it offers. But if you invest in here early, you get in the city early, then I would anticipate you're going to be seeing the benefits of being in a growing area. All right, so that wraps up this portion of it. Now, let's take a look at some of these subdivisions here in Priceville. We're going to do a little drive through, just kind of a quick one. We'll probably do a more in-depth video sometime in the future, but we're going to check out some of these new construction areas and some of the established subdivisions here in the area. Just giving you some footage of the city, a taste of what it's actually like here. So we'll go on to that next segment now. All right, so here we are coming from the new Publix. This is actually going to be considered part of Decatur. If I'm taking from Publix down onto 67, that little church right there is actually the church I go to. So, but anyway, coming down this road here, you're going to see this is your main route here, the main thoroughway that can be taken here in Priceville, 67. Right there, it's hard to see, but that was the sign saying welcome to Priceville. So it's, Decatur just bleeds right on into Priceville. And this right over here, you have the interstates you see coming up. So that's going to be that's going to be your major roads. This is the location I was telling you about that makes Priceville such a big deal. Funny, that little steakhouse, it's maybe hard to see, I have this video going fast, but JW Steakhouse there on the left, that's actually where we got our wedding food catered, so it was amazing food. We had friends just telling us afterwards that of all the weddings they've been to, the food we had was the best, and well, I didn't make it, they did, so that was really good. So here we're just going to be turning on some of the side roads, just giving you some views of Priceville, coming up on some of the new construction areas. First, let's see, it's probably going to jump here again just a minute. And here we go. This is going to be the new Gin House Landing by Smith Douglas Homes. So this is going to be a lot. As you can see, it's early phases of new development, but you have all these lots that are pre-sale or are available, and yeah, once this is built out, it's going to be a very nice little community here. These are starting in the high 200s, which is basically all your new construction here in Priceville is going to be beginning in the high 200s. And then from here, just turn you off and going to show you some of the other established subdivisions here. Let's go on here to the right. So as you can see, these are beautiful homes, and you know, just nice size, beautiful homes. This is why people are choosing Priceville, is the bang for your buck. Look at these lot sizes. Your neighbors are not right there next to you. Now, these are already established, so you're going to have to, depending on when you're moving, will vary whether or not there are any availability here for these kind of homes. But we'll just keep on going, show you a few more subdivisions coming up. And it's a really, you can see, this is a small town vibe here, so. But look at these houses. Man. Get some really nice bang for your buck here. Alright, unfortunately, the way the sun was hitting my camera, it's not the best quality right here driving, but still just want to include it to show you all just more bits and pieces of Priceville, because I know it's one thing to hear about an area, it's another just to actually see what it looks like just driving around. What it'll actually look like when you move here. So yeah, very nice homes. Look at that one there. I just love that craftsman style house. All right. And this one here, they are still building this out. This is a Davidson home area. So you can see, still got some construction going on. You got some townhouses there on the right. And you also have some, you know, single-family homes here in the area as well. But you know, just a good mix for you to be able to get. I mean, look at these. These are some massive houses here on the corner. Yeah. So just all these different areas just popping up. Builders are seeing the value here of Priceville. And let's see, we got one more coming up here in a moment. But these roads will get, you know, when you're in that rush hour, they will get, add some time for your commutes. Ooh. All right. Yeah. And here's the last one for today. Just going to be showing you, probably in the future, I'll be doing a more in-depth overview of some of these different neighborhoods here in Priceville. I think you all will really like those. Check out some of the model homes and walk these streets, give you, a better footage than you'll see just from driving around in a car. But hope that you found this helpful, enjoyed this tour. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, because we upload a new video every single week. Even though this one is a little bit late getting out. First time I filmed it, the microphone didn't work, and so I had no audio. So, oh well, we refilmed it. But yeah, if you are thinking of making a move anywhere in the North Alabama area, our team here at Dean's List Realty, we're ready to help you out. My name is Richard Graham, and I know I'm a part of a military family. I've relocated to different states many times, and so I'm here to help you make this process as easy as possible. So reach out. We're ready to help you. And until next time, y'all take care. Bye.